Dropshipping is dead. Now, that might be something that you're hearing, but I was able to generate over $80,000 in sales in one single month, all from a store that I'm still scaling today. And we all know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, as you can see, this store right here generated $83,000 in just 30 days alone. And let me go ahead and refresh the screen because you know it's no cap. So 83,000 in sales, almost a 10% returning customer rate, a 2.43 conversion rate, $101 average order value, and over 800 orders. But what's revenue without profit? As you can see, we're on the exact same time frame of May 1st to May 31st. This is the exact sales that you just saw on the last screen. Here's a breakdown of my ad spend, spending around $36,000. My cost of goods spending around $24,000, profiting 23% in almost $20,000. $20,000 in less than 30 days, starting from complete scratch. Like I said, numbers do not lie. And by the end of this video, you'll have my full strategy broken down so you know exactly how to start, test, and scale your online business from A through Z. So if you're somebody who's ready to learn how to make money online and doing it the right way without wasting time, money, effort, or energy into the wrong direction, continue to keep watching to the end, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. What's going on, everyone? My name is AC Hampton. I'm an 8-figure marketer that gets to teach people from all across the world how to start, build, and run profitable online businesses. Now, before we head into this video, each week I have the opportunity of giving out a free one-on-one consulting call to one lucky winner to hop on a call with myself and my team, get all of your questions answered, and streamline your success while doing so. And if you want to be that person, all you have to do is smash that like button below, and in the comment section below, comment the word done with your biggest takeaway from this video. And while we're talking about profitability, one of the most profitable seasons of the year, Q4, is now approaching, which means it's time for you to start dropshipping. 7 spots are now remaining in my one-on-one mentorship for the month of September. So if you're ready to start learning with my team and I by your side 7 days a week, make sure you head over to my Instagram at AC_Hampton, DM me the word mentorship, or apply with the link down in the description. Now, starting from the bare bones of dropshipping, the first and most important step to gaining any success with your online store is product research and finding a product that has the potential to be scaled. Easier said than done, right? Well, in this video right here, I break down my 7-figure product research method that has helped myself and hundreds of my students get the sales that they deserve throughout their entire e-commerce journey. So make sure you go ahead and check it out. But to break it down simply, I use a specific validation method while looking for my products and making sure that they hit these key points. And how I do this is by focusing on 2 types of products I could be selling. I can sell long-term brandable products that can be sold all year, or I can sell seasonal products that have the potential to make thousands of dollars quickly, but that trend is not going to last forever. So you're probably asking, well, what do I do? Well, to keep it simple, I actually do both. So yes, I do focus on products that I know have the longevity of branding behind them, just like this baby bed right here. And this is a product that made me millions of dollars in online sales, and I knew that because it could be sold all year long. Hey, and why talk about it when you can show it? Look at this product generating $1.7 million in just around 6 months. And this is a definition of a product that can be sold all year long, and you can see that on Google Trends. So if I come over here and type in baby bed, and you can see right here through this consistent pattern that this product can be sold all year long. But just as I focus on products that can be branded, there's quick money to be made in the seasonal products as well. And who doesn't want to make quick money while confirming a trend? And for this store right here, I was showing you guys, this was in the month of May. So I sat there and started asking myself, well, what is happening during that time frame? And it's as easy as this. I literally will go to Google and I'll type in USA holidays. And I'll also open up another tab and type in worldwide holidays. And then I'm basically just seeing, okay, what is happening in that time frame? Which you can see basically in the month of May, we're seeing Mother's Day. And then right after May, coming at the very beginning of June, we're seeing Father's Day. So this is exactly what I did with this product. I found a season and a trending time frame, and then I found a product that correlated with that season and started selling and promoting that product with the season in mind. And for this exact example, I was just taking full advantage of Father's Day. And then when I was looking for products that correlated with that trend, I then started asking myself these questions. 1, does this product have a market with customers that are interested in it? And you can do this by spying on your competitor's advertisement and looking in the comment section and making sure there's comments within the last couple minutes and the last couple hours, and overall just getting good engagement. The second thing I was looking for is this product a solution or a wow factor type of product? Meaning people have the reason to want to buy it and they actually will need it. And lastly, I'm making sure that the price range on the product is going to allow me to make sure that I'm still profitable, which typically means that it's being sold for $25 or more, and you're able to source a product for a 2.5x margin. Now, hitting those key points are going to be the key to any success that you have with your store, because when it comes down to it, without a sellable product, you're going to be wasting your time. Then once I found the product that was meeting that criteria, I got right to work on my store design to make sure that I'm bringing customers in and I'm convincing them to buy. And not only buy the product I'm selling, but also the products that I'm upselling as well. And you can see that the product I was selling in that time frame only had a price range of $69.99 for the standard version, and for the other variant of it, it was being sold for $84.99. But then look at my actual average order value at that time frame. So as we scroll down, you can see my average order value was $101. That's almost a $30 to $40 difference on just the product I was selling, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I was doing that. So the first thing I did was transform my entire Shopify general store around the seasons that we're in, highlighting the trend and the season and promoting around it. And for this exact product, for that Father's Day trend, I'll show you exactly how I did that. So the main place I like highlighting this is with my SMS campaigns, my email campaigns, but most importantly, my store. And I like doing it with the announcements bar, the main banner, the mission statement, my collections. I mean, literally throughout my whole store, highlighting that season and trend. So right now, Labor Day is just now coming to an end, but if this was that Father's Day store like it used to be, this is how I would do it. So I would take out Labor Day and I would type in Father's Day sale. So then I would come to the main banner on my store. I would change this product to most likely a non-copyrighted image that you see on Google that goes around Father's Day. And it's as simple as this. Just type in Father's Day non-copyrighted images. And I mean, literally any of these can work. Same with the heading. So I would just put hard-working fathers deserve a good sale or something like that, right? Doing the same for this text, doing the same for this text, and so on and so on. The second thing I made sure I was doing was having a clean, shopper-friendly site for shoppers to come shop into, feel like they could trust, and actually go ahead and purchase on my store. And I was doing this by making sure I was highlighting the right features and the right benefit behind the product, and making sure that it had a nice clean feel with my color scheme. So my favorite way to get a simplistic design is making sure I only have 3 colors on my store: white, black, and 1 accent color. And every time that there's a holiday that is actually around a certain color, I just transform my store around that as well. So let's go ahead and take Halloween as an example. Now will this just say Halloween sale, and that says Halloween sale, and all the way throughout the entire store, but I would change my logo and the background of my store to be in orange, black, and white instead of blue, black, and white, because we know those colors correlate with that trend. The third thing I was doing was upselling them products that would complement the product that they were already buying. And I did that very easily. So with this Father's Day trend, I only literally came over here and just typed in Father's Day gifts. Right on Google. I mean, this is absolutely free. I would then go ahead and click on shopping and see all these different items that are coming up. Or if I had a paid product research tool like AdSpy, I could do the same thing. And if you want to get started with AdSpy for $50 off your first month and an absolute free trial, check it out with the link in my description. But like I said, I can literally come over here and type in Father's Day. I can see the exact same thing. All the people who are taking advantage of these Father's Day products as well. And you can find so many different upsell products that way. Because truly, if you want to be making profit consistently on your store, you're going to have to be able to do that by not just focusing on the product that you want to sell, but also making the customer spend as much as possible when they're actually on your website. The fourth thing I was doing was making sure that I'm highlighting the benefits of the product in text and then showing a GIF or image reiterating that same feature and benefit. And fifth and lastly, checking in on my competition and seeing what they're doing so that I know exactly how I can do it better. And one way that I love doing that in order to spy on all my competition and do it for free is using a Google Chrome extension called Commerce Inspector. And what Commerce Inspector actually helps you do is see, okay, is this a legitimate Shopify store? And what products are they selling? Or what products have they sold at a mass level at all times? So for example, like I said, if we come back over here to Google and type in Father's Day gifts, we'll see all these products that are working right now. And basically you'll just keep opening these up and opening these up and opening these up until you find one that's actually a Shopify store. And it's as easy as this. You see this right up here? This has to light up for it to be a Shopify store. Similar to how this just lit up right here. Or even right here. So then when you actually click on this Google Chrome extension, you can see so much information about this competitor. If I come over here to products and I scroll down, you can see what their best selling products are, but you can also see their newest products to figure out why they're advertising these products today and how can these work for me. Hey, and when you look at these products right here from this competitor and there's any type of new products, if you see that they're about to confirm with the next trend, then you know that you should be selling them as well. And this only benefits you because now you've not only just found your competition, but you're also able to see how they're marketing their products, find ways that you can market it even better, and even see the potential products that they're about to start selling. These things are going to be game changers when it comes to converting traffic into sales and help you wipe out any competition that you're having. Now, we're about to head into the testing strategies that I use to generate over $80,000 in sales in less than 30 days off of one singular product, starting from scratch. But before we do, if you're having any questions about this video or about how to get started with your online business successfully, reach out to me on my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word YouTube, as I would love to be a part of your e-commerce journey and helping out in any way possible. Alright, so if you're looking to get the most data for the least amount of money spent, make sure that you stay tuned for this entire section right here. Now, we've talked about creative testing before, but to break it down quickly, creative testing allows me to test out my different thumbnails, videos, and ad copies against each other, so I'm able to see effectively which one's going to bring the cheapest traffic to my store. And once I find out that one, that's when I'll go ahead and jump into a cold interest campaign with that winning advertisement, but it starts off with creative testing. And while running my creative testing campaign, I test out one variable at a time so I do not skew my data. So I would test out my different thumbnails with the same one video behind them, as you can see from this setup right here. So exactly like this, I would do this creative testing here first of thumbnail 1, video 1, thumbnail 2, video 1, and just testing out thumbnails. Then after I know I have a strong thumbnail, I'll go ahead and test out videos right after that. So now using that winning thumbnail and testing out video 1, video 2, video 3, all just to figure out what is going to do the best for me. And even while doing this, what do you think I'm going to be putting in my ad copy or my headlines? You guessed it, the exact same holiday or trend that's happening. So during this time frame, I was not making it difficult for me at all. I was taking advantage of the season just like this. So you see how this headline says best Father's Day gift? Even in my actual ad copy, using seasons like this, the perfect Father's Day gift. Literally using the season to my advantage. Do you see how this comes full circle? So from my advertisement to the product page to actually purchasing the product, they're getting a full circle sell, highlighting the same seasons that I continue to keep mentioning to you. Now, once you get this creative testing campaign set up and now it's actually officially running, you're going to be looking for some pretty specific results to know whether or not the thumbnail or the video that you're testing is actually performing for you. And let's go ahead and jump right into what that looks like. So whenever I'm doing creative testing, these are some of the metrics that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a click-through rate of 7 to 9%, a cost per click of being under 6 cents, cost per unique link click being under 8 seconds, average video watch time between 9 and 11 seconds, and then my CPM being $4 to $6. And if you get those numbers, well, congratulations, you're ready for the next step. And that next step is using that winning video with that winning thumbnail and putting it in a cold interest testing campaign so that you can start driving some real sales to your store. How I like setting up my cold audience campaign is by testing out 10 different interests with a CBO budget of $100 and a minimum ad spend of $5. This allows me to spread the budget out and spend $50 across the board towards these interests, and then spending the other $50 towards my best performing interests and allocating more budget towards them. And I could talk about it all day, but let me go ahead and show you how I set it up. So it's as easy as this. You're right here on your ads manager. Once you come to your ads manager, you want to create your first campaign. You're going to go to create, you're going to come to conversions, and you're going to go to continue. And then I'm going to go ahead and name this cold interest testing campaign. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go ahead and turn this on to $100. And what I just turned on was my CBO. Now we are on the ad set level. And on this ad set level, this is where we're going to test out different interests and audiences that might actually like our product. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select my pixel. The second thing I'm going to do is set up a purchase conversion event campaign. So I just come over here to conversion event. I come over here to purchase, and it's that simple. Start date, we're going to go ahead and do it the next night at midnight. Scroll down, we're going to go ahead and add that ad set spend limit of $5. Location, we're going to do the top 5 countries. So United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Age, we're going to do 21 through 65. And in detailed targeting is where you're going to start targeting different audiences of people who might actually enjoy your product. So for Father's Day, what do you think I used first? I came over here and literally typed in Father's Day. And then after choosing my interest, I just went ahead and named my ad set after that. And you see this audience size right here of 28 million to 33 million for the specific interest. That is actually a good range. I want to be between 5 million and 80 million on any interest that I'm choosing. And you can see this fits perfectly. Then we're just going to go ahead and keep advanced placements on. And then on your ad level, this is going to be your winning thumbnail and your winning video that you just now found. And then after finding that first interest, you just duplicate this 9 times. So then you just duplicate it 9 times and select 1 interest per each ad set. You're probably like, AC, what? You don't stack your interests at all? No, I do not stack my interests up, because if I have Father's Day right here, and then I have Father's right under that stacked on top of each other, neither one of us, you or me, will know where we just got that purchase from. So to not skew my data, I do 1 interest per each ad set. So since I've already chose Father's Day, I can do this interest right here. Father's Day United States. I can do I love my family. I mean, I can do whatever interest I want to try. And I'll just do that throughout this entire thing. So by the end of it, you'll have all different interests set up here. So as you can see, I have Father's Day United States, I love my family, Father's Day, married, and then you'll just go ahead and do the rest of these with 1 interest specifically. And then once you put all these interests in here, it's as simple as just clicking publish. And you have now just set up your first campaign. And when I got into my cold audience campaign, I was also looking at my front and back end metrics, and they're going to be different than what you just saw with your creative testing campaign, as it will cost a little bit more data and a little bit more expensive at this point because we are optimizing for purchases. So with my cold audience campaign, this is what I'm looking for. And you can see a lot of these metrics are different, but right now I would just go ahead and screenshot that. Now, while looking for these numbers, it's important to know exactly where you need to cut your ad sets so that you could get the most in return for what you're actually spending. If you continue to let ad sets spend that aren't giving you anything in return, you're going to slowly but surely watch your profits decrease. Some people are so afraid to cut ad sets that are not working for them at all, but the benefit of doing this is allowing you to allocate more money towards the interests that are actually performing for you. Or even better, use that money to test out new interests that can potentially work. But in order for you to know where to cut, you have to understand your KPIs, better known as key performance indicators. And my favorite way of doing this is with my KPI calculator that I give everybody in my one-on-one mentorship. So this allows you to input any different numbers and you'll see all of this will change over here. But like I said, I was selling this product for $70. And then even my average cost of goods were around $26 for this product. So with that, you can see all of my break-even points right here. And like you can see, it's going to spit out what my break-even KPIs are. And again, all of this is coded within this actual KPI calculator. But right away, I know a couple things. So the first thing I know is that my break-even cost per purchase is $42.80. So say I'm running this ad set right here, Father's Day United States, and it spends more than $42.80. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to immediately cut that. It doesn't even matter if it says $42.81. Even that 1 cent is over my break even and I'm cutting it. I'm a straight killer with my ad sets and I only figure out what is working for me and I just double down on that. Same thing with my break even ROAS, my break even add to cart, and my break even cost per unique link click. I'm focusing on all of those across the board. Then after this and finding interests that were actually performing for me, this is when I start vertically scaling with an ABO and CBO campaign. Now, like I said, I always start off with testing with CBOs, as you already just saw in my cold audience campaign that I just set up. But when it comes to scaling and putting more budget into what's working for me, I personally love using ABOs, where I'm able to officially set the budget on each asset as I already know what is performing for me. From using both ABOs and CBOs, this allowed me to gather a ton of engagement, and once I gather about 5,095% video views, that's when I start jumping into my first lookalike campaign. And I love getting the lookalike, scaling, and retargeting because by this point, you know exactly what's working for you and you accumulated enough data to really take off with your product and take full control over the market. Now, the 95% video view is my first lookalike campaign, which allows me to reach more and more people who look just like my target audience. Then once I hit about 500 added cart, initiate checkouts, and purchases, this is when I create those custom audiences and really start to go crazy from those sales from retargeting and bringing people back to my store who look exactly like the audience of people that I need. And right here, you can see an entire order of exactly how I'm scaling my products and my lookalikes. So from 95% video view all the way coming down to the last one being purchase email list. And what I'm about to tell you right now is so important, so write this down. So even while I was running my cold audience campaign and vertically scaled campaigns and lookalikes all at the same time, I was making sure to try out different lookalikes and different interests to continue horizontally scaling and finding different things that can work for me so I can continue to keep maximizing my profits. You do not want to just leave yourself out with just having a couple things that can work for you. Every single day I'm testing out different interests. Every day I'm testing out new lookalikes because I never want to stop having things work for me. This allows me to continue to keep producing sale after sale, never letting my ads die, and never getting ad exhaustion. Now, I know that this was probably a lot to take in, but make sure that you rewind this, watch it again and take notes, because this was a full breakdown of exactly what I do, product after product, to generate 5 to 6 figures a month with my online business, and you could be doing the exact same thing. Never let anyone fool you into thinking that dropshipping is dead, because right now is the time that you could be setting yourself up for financial freedom. So I hope that you take full advantage of this video and put it to use on your online store. Now, before I leave you all to it, you know I can't forget to announce the free one-on-one consulting call winner from last week for that lucky person who decided to take action. And the free consulting call winner from last week is Fabiano de Abreu. Fabiano, congratulations on winning. Reach out to me on my Instagram at AC_Hampton. Let me know that you won. We can hop on a one-on-one Zoom call, look over your products, look over your ads, and help you out in any way, especially preparing for the most profitable season of the year, which is Q4. And if you want the opportunity to win next week, all you have to do is smash that like button below, comment the word dropship with your biggest takeaway from this video. I can't wait to see you all go crazy this Q4. This is AC with Supreme Ecom, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash. They on